I got my box of Kleenex and a big old bottle of hand cream because it's cold out and my hands are all dried out and I have a little bit of a cold. So let's check out this erotic thriller video game.
Yep, that's me. He's not baiting you.
Kurt's favorite movie is Poison Ivy 2. It's because it's the most erotic and most thrilling of the Poison
Body
Ivy
double.
series. Yeah,
Why
body
does it
double.
say?
Yeah.
Why does it say Simon's Quest? Okay, it hadn't changed. I was like, that's why are we maligning Simon's Quest with this game that we'd be playing next to it?
Wait, Body Double's the one with with John Claude Van Damme and John Claude Van Damme, right? I think that was double trouble. What's the one with the two Jean Claude Van Dammes? Double Impact.
That's right.
It is if you watch it the right
if
way.
you try hard enough, as it were. If you're hard enough, anything can. Yeah.
Buddy Double Team is my favorite erotic thriller.
I thought that was your favorite.
That's the one with Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
I do not believe.
And oh boy, did it work. Mm-hmm.
And then you had to take a nap.
Uh-huh. Seems important. I'm like
more like Sega art.
Oh boy.
You're lucky to be in one piece. You're lucky to be in one piece. Drink this. It'll help. I gotta go. Find Lazar at the water bar. He'll take care of you.
Like many FMV games.
Game come with Bejeweled?
I don't. So what do you guys think is the sexiest shape? A triangle, a circle?
I mean, there's penises on the right.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. He's with us.
Is he doing like the come with me if you want to live thing, or?
He's
Is that
training.
Eric Idle?
Oh. No, don't go that way this time. And that's Sacred Pools.
Oh man, the Saturn clock screen. How many times have I seen that? Every time. every time the Saturn has been turned on.
Don't we all? He did. Very well.
Batteries.
Welcome.
Am I right?
It's up. Mm-hmm. Aw.
It's mature. Rated T for mature.
You're lucky to be in one piece. Here, drink this. It'll help. I gotta go. Find Lazar at the water bar. He'll
Okay.
take care of you.
I feel like whoever named that controller needs to have access to encyclopedia or something. It's not 3D, it just spins in like 1D. Going around in a circle is 1D.
Identify yourself.
Not if you can't go in. Not
Yeah.
if you can't go inside the circle.
It's you control the point of view of a point. You
Oh, I thought it
can't
was
move
like
any.
I thought it was like a spinner. Okay, fine. I'll give you 2D then.
Please touch me.
Who's this charming fellow?
Mm-hmm.
How many times?
Can't you
Touched
see
it
that he's
wrong.
not afraid?
Input
What was
proper
that promise
code
that you
for
made?
access.
6969.
Substitution code.
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to avoid him, or is it like you gotta fight? Well, it's not very clear to me what the meters mean. I thought maybe that was his health, and you were gaining radioactivity. I assumed it was that, but I mean, I don't know. Well, then,
Consult your dosimeter.
wow,
already?
really? Like 30 seconds from the start, you found disc 3?
Or is this a Riven, the sequel to Myst situation where
Yes, I
different
think it's
parts
that.
of the game are on different discs?
Yep.
Sure,
yep,
but
that.
it's pretty amazing that you can get to those parts this fast. It reminds me of some old PC games I used to play.
Yes, like Riven, the sequel to
So if
Myst.
you get to here and you make a left, that's disc 2. If you make a right,
Mhm.
that's disc 3.
I was thinking older than that, Eric.
Okay, fair enough.
Although I don't know what year Riven came out. What was it,
I
like
don't-
94 or something like that, or
Something like that. I don't know, but it had like 7 discs, and to get like
Riven?
through the intro, you had to
5.
insert like 3 different ones.
Riven had 5 discs.
worth it though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You can't actually get to a menu to select the 3rd disc.
Mhm.
Come on, Joe. This is nothing a CD burner can't fix. Get the spindle. Technically thinking I do, but I don't know that it would actually survive the burning process. It's pretty rough these days.
I do. I have a Blu-ray drive, DVD, CD burner on my PC.
Yeah, but aren't they like $25?
Yeah, they're. I mean, you can get them for even less than that. Yeah.
Doesn't have just the bays in the front?
It's like a mini tower or something.
I mean, you could get a USB one.
Well, we'll wait.
I mean, it will if you're quick, fast enough. You got a 24-hour Target where you live?
Who's this?
Also, well,
don't you
those
realize we're in the
those
middle of a
products
civil
still
war? No one is
exist.
allowed
I have
to
a,
leave station.
I have
Throw it
very
out.
highly doubt that a Target or a Best Buy would have a Blu-ray.
What you need to do is you need to concatenate. You need to just concatenate all 3 disc images into one big image, and then it'll just work.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's what I used to do with some of the disc-based games once I had a hard drive. It's like, well, if I just dump all the files in the same directory, it just sees that they're there and it doesn't bug me.
Hardcore Fenton mud.
It's not safe.
Well, hello there. That was it, huh? Follow the lady. Follow the
I'm
lady.
interactive every day.
Nope.
That's where it's going.
Is it giving you the D?
Everything looks fucking same. That's part of it.
Within 2
Yeah.
hours or how many?
You're in your head.
Hey. What's all that?
I hope I hope Bargain Electro doesn't show up and zap you while you're fiddling with this missile. That's different.
Maybe you can't solve this until you find the solution. It doesn't really seem like it lets you experiment very much.
I looked into it a little bit, like if people tried to play as far as they can and kind of shared what the farthest into the game they can make it is, or
You just got Donkey Kong.
Is it red? Is it Red Dwarf now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
the stream.
Cool.
Right. So it's like you can go 10 minutes in a couple directions and then you're done.
Hey, Joe. You should check the fucking audio before you start streaming.
Or just talk louder.
No.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just scream, and then they can hear you no matter where they are.
Yeah.
Scream so much that it bleeds through Mike's mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I fixed that problem last week, but apparently OBS just really loves to kick my microphone back to the default input device instead of my actual microphone, which also this is the default audio input device. It's the only one I have, so I don't know why it doesn't do that.
But
But
why you need to check the audio.
Yeah,
Why are
apparently.
you such a liar, Joe?
Why am I such a liar?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
What did I lie about, Alex?
Everything you just
He
said.
lied. He lied about not being a four-stringed instrument.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow!
Jesus. I can't believe you, man. Disgusting, deviant behavior.
We got a different sexy lady.
Wow, how much was the budget in this game?
The
A lot, apparently. It was a
came
lot.
out before or after the
Isn't that
Handmaid's
just the
Tale.
one that you saw at the beginning of the game?
No, I don't think that's the one from the
But she
beginning.
was dressed like differently?
No, she had blonde hair, didn't she?
Maybe. I thought it might still be the same lady though.
I think it's a different woman.
Okay, and so now we know if we try to go through this door, it tells us to insert disc 3. Oh wait, no, I went through the door this time. Alright. So sometimes it tells us to insert disc 3 if we go through this door, but other times...
Depends on other things you've triggered.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, there we go. That's the big erotic payoff. Girl in a Tarzan bikini.
Aw, yeah.
Oh, insert disc 3.
Insert disc 3. Insert disc 3.
Disc
Hurry up.
3. Obviously, disc 3 is where the money shot is.
I don't think there are any actual money shots in this.
They spent a lot of money on these shots, is what
They
I'm saying.
spent a lot of money on this game.
Well,
man.
then
You
by
don't
that
know.
by that rationale, Kurt, they're all money shots. If that's your argument,
They're so money and they don't even know it.
that's right. These claws and these fangs and. Yeah, actually, I guess I thought about downloading the PlayStation version in case this one didn't work, but then when I tested it last night, it did work. But now that I think about it, the X Station does have support for multi-disc games, so maybe I should have done that. But I wanted to have
Probably.
the genuine Sega experience, you know. I also don't know how far along, like if they're all the same, like, farness along. Oh. Okay, well now maybe I can. Maybe I can go to disc 3 since it's telling me now to insert disc 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it. We'll try disc 3 and see what happens.
Now you got me wanting to hear the Sega song, but with the word Sony.
Please insert disc 1.
That was a test, and you failed.
Yeah, apparently.
Subtext here. Stop trying to cheat.
You gotta earn the boobs. You can't just skip straight to the boobs.
Right.
I'm told there are no boobs in this game.
What? You deleted all the boobs?
We've seen at least a couple of women. There are boobs in this game.
I think you know what
I do.
we mean.
There's at least 5 boobs on the stream right now.
Ka-chow.
G fucking G.
We're firing on most cylinders.
We're firing on at least a couple of cylinders.
The cylinders are firing. How many would not?
I cannot speak to how many.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same lady, Mike. Absolutely not the same lady.
You're lucky to be in one
My
piece.
bad. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Drink this.
And you want me
It'll
to
help.
apologize to Sega?
Keep your
I gotta go.
FMV ladies
Find Lazar at the water bar.
separate.
He'll take care of you.
It looks like the flask that she's holding is a 3D render from like the late 90s.
I mean,
It's
Probably
a
is.
leftover asset. It's a leftover asset from the 7th guest.
Also, why is she dressed like, is it Kid from Chrono Cross?
oh hey, it's coming from the If You Want to Live guy.
Go with him.
It's okay. He's with us.
Sadly, no.
I can say, like, it can't be because I know you know who that is.
Not that way, you fool. That's disc 3.
Access denied. Either something's about to happen or I froze it again.
Why not?
This is
both?
the hazard of playing an unreleased game.
Too hot for television.
Much too hot for television. Much too hot for television.
I think maybe this one's dead.
Yeah, seems that way. He's dead, Jim. So yeah, apparently this game was like a fairly known quantity. Like they showed it off at either E3 or one of the CES shows in '97, and like had a big booth, and it was like a big to do. And then they canceled it because it was 1997 Sega. I mean, I guess they still could have released it on PlayStation or PC, but they just should can the whole thing.
Sega Soft. How many games are out there are made by Sega Soft?
Very few. Sega Soft was one of the U.S. divisions.
You're lucky to be in one piece. You're lucky to be in
So,
one piece.
like some of the, like the, I think the ports of like House of the Dead and Virtua Cop to PC,
I gotta go.
to like Windows 95
Find Lazar at
or
the water
whatever,
bar.
like those were
He'll
Sega
take care
Soft,
of you.
I think. And this like the Sega Smash Pack, the PC version I think was Sega Soft. I don't know. You'd have to look. I think, but I feel like it's not many. Okay. This guy's gonna drag me in here again. The lady who's just in front of me is gonna appear from behind me once again, which is interesting.
The quality of the video itself is actually better than I would have expected.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Not
mean,
nearly as blocky and like artifacty as I was gonna.
Saturn and PS1 were competent with that stuff, you know.
Usually it's either really artifacted or the
What
size
the
of a
fuck is
postage
going
stamp.
on here?
Or both, sometimes.
I mean,
Whoa.
also, like, it's
That's
pretty fucking artifacted. Like, there's a lot of... It's definitely clearer than a Sega CD game, but it's not clear.
My expectations are very low.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe YouTube is doing it some favors. I don't know.
Could be. I mean, I am streaming in HD, so... I also have the smoothing. I have the smoothing filter on my RetroTink turned on. That might be helping as well. Like, it's not... It's not like if I was playing a sprite-based game where it would be, you know, sharp pixels straight into my eyeballs. I'm not doing that. Okay, I feel like I've walked into this exact room from 3 different places.
Just how rooms work.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got 3 doors, Joe.
No, but the way, like, the fork is always the same. And when you come back, like, if I turn around and go back, it doesn't look that way. So coming in, it wasn't like I was coming in from this way. Oh, here we go, disc 3 again.
It's a prequel to Antichamber.
Maybe.
Who was that guy? I just tuned into the stream. Who was that little guy who popped out?
That's the Spider-Man villain, Great Value Spider-Man villain. Either Electro or Shocker. I don't know. One of them. He just pops up randomly and attacks me. I can't attack him back or defend myself in any way that I can tell.
Why did he leave? Why
He
did
just
keep
leaves by
kicking your
himself.
ass?
He just leaves by
He
himself.
made his point, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to, push it.
Oh, hey, we got to disc 3. We did it.
Oh. Congratulations.
What?
Stream over.
Tune in next week and see what happens on disc 3.
All right.
Immediately crashes.
It's the face. Hi, face.
It's mumming shots.
They should have gotten the Sega Saturn head to do this part.
All right. I have no...
I have
Okay.
no fucking clue what this is supposed to mean.
Yeah, give it an apple. Try the white apple instead. Mm-hmm.
So the first apple I gave it, like, did something, but now the subsequent apples are not.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah, did you just give him an apple?
Yeah, now give him the
Brain
bong. Yeah.
Which, the yellow bong?
Oh, if you give him the bong, he'll
Yellow-
probably get
Green
hungry.
bong,
Oh.
dude. Give him... What are you talking about? Yellow bong. That's the piss bong.
Yeah, nobody wants that one. Yeah, there,
Nobody
build your
wants
health
that
up.
one. What is going on here? I don't...
No one understands.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody
Well,
knows,
is that-
Alex.
Is that thing in the right side like some kind of coda for what you're trying to solve with all the triangles?
Maybe? I was able to just back out of it, and now I'm, like, still doing stuff, so
Now that you've filled up your health, here comes Electro.
I know, Rasputin. Rasputin put me in a Murphy bed. And now I'm outside.
He's got plans for you, Joe.
I didn't
not a
believe you,
Murphy
but
bed.
that's exactly what happened.
That's
Why wouldn't
the
you
bed.
believe me?
It's the bed from the Fifth Element. It's
that's
the shelf
exactly where I was
bed.
going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, why wouldn't you
You're
believe
outside
that?
Yeah.
This game has not proven itself to be like normal shit. I feel like Rasputin threw me in a Murphy bed.
It's like a teleporter Murphy bed.
If this was the action cast, that'd be the title.
That's right. Oh, we got kicked to the action replay screen. We'll hit start
I
game
thought you were
and
just
see.
like listening to Crack the Sky a bunch.
Oh man,
It's a great album,
that is a great album.
and it does have like a spirit guide Rasputin. So.
I think we might have lost our progress, but I also think we were about to get booted back to the starting area anyways. And it's not like I did anything, because it doesn't seem like there's anything to do in this game so far. But it is like a pretty interesting artifact, right? For what it
I
is.
think calling this a game is a little generous.
It was not completed nor released.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, again,
I'm aware.
unreleased. So, hey, no, well, I'm continuing my progress, restoring game.
I guess what I'm saying is that, like, at what point does a game become a game? You know what I mean? This is just like you're doing inputs and stuff is happening, but like not really.
That's the definition.
Well, maybe we should tighten it up a bit.
Microsoft Excel.
I
video
mean,
game.
there seems to be a fail state. Like, I haven't reached it yet, but I think, you know, Great Value Electro can kill me if I let him. You know?
Maybe that's when things get sexy.
Who's this? That girl just showed up and put an orb like in your general direction and then left.
Orb.
Now the face is here.
Who,
The face,
hashtag
normal to me.
who is orb?
the face wants to take a rip of the piss bong again. What's going on?
Nobody knows, Alex. Nobody
Tell me
knows.
about the Emma tribe.
No, I want to learn about Zir.
Yamas.
Queen of
Oh, no.
Yamas.
They have
Ames.
healing powers and crystals or something.
They're the
That's
ones who
all I
came up
read.
with those chairs.
Zir.
Look
She
bad.
lives in the core of the sacred pools and has learned to use the sacred crystals to heal and preserve life. Zir is the only Iyama who can grant the magic crystal.
You should go talk to her.
You should talk to her. We need that. It's magic.
Yeah, and also it'll turn you into like static from a CRT TV.
Wait, the villain is like an evil land developer from space from like a 90s movie. She wants to turn the asteroid into a giant theme park.
I don't. Is the lady Koza or is the weird guy Koza? The Koza is protected by the deadly Sashas in the Moroccan room.
Yeah, maybe
Moroccan
the
room,
dude
is
is,
that like
I guess.
the-
Or maybe that's Queen Nemes. Maybe she's Queen Nemes and
Probably.
Oh no, that's Queen. There's Queen Nemes. Queen Nemes. And if this game had come out in 1997, there would have been Step on Me, Queen Nemes.
Oh yeah.
You know,
How tall is Queen Nemes?
I
Canonical.
don't. Well, she's
her cloak is
she's
coated with
5'6",
translucent mylar.
but she's 6'2" with the hair. So.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You can repel her with white and yellow.
In
sphere.
parentheses, her cloak is coated with translucent mylar. Duh.
I
Yeah.
can tell that by looking at it. This
You
fucking
need
guy
some
thinks-
white and yellow sphere crystals to repel her.
I think I have some.
She's the leader of the Radicals.
Yeah.
Her and Chris Benoit and Perry Saturn and
Eddie Guerrero and Dean
Yeah.
Malenko.
that's my one of my.
Uh-huh.
Where's Stimpy?
Yeah, right.
And that's the next one.
Ren is protected by some pipe-swinging guards.
That is a long sentence.
Dirty.
That's the best
Okay,
he can
not,
do.
Not the pipe swinging guards. That's very to the point. The first thing is just it just keeps going.
It
is.
does.
Yeah.
One might
Isn't
almost
that
say
period
it
after
runs
the word
on.
Island?
Hey, Raja, she's the one who
Yeah.
led me to the thing with the place.
Also, I listen. If this is an erotic thriller, pipe swinging guards could mean a lot of different things.
This is what I'm saying.
Bumper.
Herbs and fruit. I also know fruit. Me and Raja have a lot in common.
Bumper
Hey,
can
it's
fix
Bumper.
Sam if she can find the virus code.
Oh, that's Bumper.
So that's Bumper.
Yes.
That's Bumper. Now
That's
we know who
Bumper.
Bumper is.
Bumper.
The Terrets.
Wait, you're on an island?
I'm on an asteroid
Oh.
Called
It's
the
a-
island.
It's an
called
island
the
in
island.
space.
Yes,
Yeah.
island in space.
Didn't you
Pins.
see the Rasputin Murphy bed map?
A dangerous Sasha known for her poison-tipped stiletto nails and trance-inducing
Whoa.
snake dances.
You gotta
Now
say
that sounds
very
erotic.
Yeah, so we also would have had Step on Me pins.
Don't let her get too close or you'll lose everything, including your life.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Oh no, Circa is immune to all shields. She should be avoided at all costs.
What is happening in that image?
Yeah,
there?
She's
Hula hoop
throwing a
technique?
hula hoop at you, yeah.
Yeah. Or is that
She
like,
was, like,
it's,
ribbon
I think it's
dancing.
ribbons.
She's
Yeah,
got a
it's like a
ribbon
ribbon dancer.
twirling.
She's
Yeah.
she's a
Also, she's wearing Vader's pants.
she's a rhythmic gymnastics enthusiast.
In a god of the Vita, honey.
It's Vader time.
It allures her victims with her body and paralyzes them
Oh.
with evil spells. So this is an erotic FMV game where
want-
all the hot chicks are evil.
I don't want
their
to tell
enemies.
them what to do, but if you're going to say that she lures victims with their body, maybe don't cover her body up with her hands.
That's for your protection, Eric.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
get a
right.
lot further in the game to see the rest.
Nina is the.
If I s-
What the fuck is going on?
what?
Wow.
Whoa.
Taking a cue from Wendy O. Williams.
You lose everything, but this time, not including your life.
Nina can be
Yeah, I was about
repelled
to
by
say the
earth
same
crystals. I'm repelled by Nina.
You don't want her to bring you into her sticky web and suck you dry.
I mean, she's got like a Bayonetta thing going on there. It's all hair.
Yeah, right.
Fair.
She can
Her
be
web
repelled
glands
by
are in her head.
earth crystals.
Oof.
Yeah, it's tough.
Dude, it's fucking Michael Berryman. Everybody loves Michael Berryman.
I was trying to find a cast list for this, but I couldn't find it on
I mean,
IMDb anywhere. But,
Well,
yeah,
Michael
that's pretty
Berryman
exciting.
as the navigator.
He's the navigator. Yeah, hangs out in the water bar.
Don't insult this guy.
Uh,
He's got an evil bag of tricks.
he'll turn into a zoonoid and kill the Guyver.
Also has multiple meanings in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Evil bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Chain Lady.
Got it.
One of the few good Sashas. The only good Sasha's a dead Sasha.
Oh no!
Banks is
I
one of
mean,
the other
they-
good
they-
Sashas.
Really didn't work very hard on that name, did they?
No.
There's
They
a
ran
little
out
bit
of.
stream delay, and
They
so
ran
I
out
was
of
not
nouns.
prepared for that headgear.
That's a hell of a headpiece, isn't it?
Yeah, this is some like Star Trek: The Next Generation shit. This person
Yeah.
comes on the Enterprise and thanks Picard for coming to her planet at this time of
Yeah.
crisis.
Yeah.
Okay, for a moment, I thought this said crits are strange little honky radicals.
That's kind of what it. Yeah.
I don't know if that's better or worse than what it says.
Or they'll shred their victims to death.
To death.
But why are they doing it? For blood and money.
Yeah, I mean,
There
I
is
will
no
shred-
known
I'll shred someone
defense
to death.
against a crit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
good fiction
all right.
gives motivation to its characters, you know? Like,
Now we've
You
got
really
we've
put
got an
yourself in the shoes of
actual
that monkey
nude
man.
woman.
Right. Yes. Oh damn!
Well,
She can be found bathing in the
mischievous.
sacred pools,
Shy and unpredictable.
especially with outside colonists.
Well,
Those
so
are-
if you see her and never return, does it really matter if she heals your radiation and poison?
I don't know. It depends on why I'm disappearing.
does
Yeah.
the person who you through your body?
Oh
is
no,
delivered
not
to-
Wallface.
Is that the blue guy?
No, well, yes, but not the one you're thinking of.
Oh no, yeah.
Clue: he eats crystals.
Don't upset this metalhead. He'll kick
boy.
your ass and make you listen to Cannibal
Even
Corpse
without
records.
arms, he's got a nasty reach.
Once again,
What's the
Yeah, there's a
Garrus
lot of
line
game,
about
right?
reach? About she had reach, but I can't remember the line. The sexy Garrus from Mass Effect line.
oh,
I don't remember.
it's Buddha.
Yeah.
Beware, there is no known shield against Buddha's high voltage. Danger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
High voltage.
She had reach and I had flexibility.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, there
Okay,
you go.
thank you. You can mix crystals with
Please
hers to
identify
create the
yourself.
sacred fire crystal. Okay, well, we've seen the Wikipedia entry and all the
We've-
characters in the
we've
game
now
now.
explored all the
Denied.
lore.
No, my access has been denied. You already gave me all the files on all the bad guys, though, so...
Yeah, but there's some secret files in that one.
Yeah, that's...
Wink.
The woman from Farscape.
Zan?
Yeah,
I don't. Maybe.
it is not.
I mean, they're both blue. It's kind of hard to tell. All blue people look the same to me.
Racist.
That's...
Well,
Speciesist.
if you're a plant priest from outer space, then I'm not too worried about it. I don't see them very often.
I feel like
What
if
I'm
this...
just cold?
I don't...
You only need to see him once.
There we go.
I wonder if this
Nice, being all
game
weird.
would have shipped with a map of the asteroid, because I feel like that would help a lot. A lot.
And you guys remember Farscape?
Yeah,
Vaguely?
I remember you talking about it.
it was really good.
It was really first, especially like the first 3 seasons.
Yep.
That was
Last
like a
one gets
partial
old.
Jim Henson workshop joint, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really amazing people with shit glued to their faces costumes in that show.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm definitely walking in circles at this point. Disc 2! Let's find out what's going on Disc 2.
That's the one with boobs.
That's where they had the heroin. The heroin's on Disc 2. I'm getting my dose of Saturn boot up noises tonight. Saturn boot up noise is good. I like Saturn boot up noise. And we've been having a surprising, I'm gonna knock wood, but we've been having a surprising amount of luck changing discs on the satiator, so. Good old Blueface is back. The island of Amazonia.
Oh yeah, let's go.
That noise is pretty fucking annoying, but
Tank.
some tribes wanted to preserve the crystals, others wanted to consume them. If too many of the crystals are consumed, the electromagnetic field holding the asteroid together will be destroyed and the island will blow apart.
Wow, it's like a metaphor for climate change. Why is it making that sound?
Because it's a fucking like alpha build of an unreleased game.
That's the sound of the crystals.
Being eaten.
Yeah. Some tribes wanted to preserve the crystals. Oh man, I didn't get to finish reading it.
Oh hey, space pack operation, life
I
support.
know this whole game sounds like some hippie bullshit to me.
Place appropriate
People in
crystals,
dumb
water
costumes,
vials,
and
herbs.
you're trying to save some crystals, and there's piss bongs, and
This isn't telling me much.
I missed it.
Oh, shield device.
There
Place
you go.
appropriate crystals in shield device for protection from poison, radiation, and gas attacks.
Wow. That's what we need when Joe's been eating Indian food, right, guys?
Oh.
It's a door.
Please insert Dix 3.
There's like a clamp here.
Uh-huh.
Just what I've always wanted. Oh, access to the clamp is denied.
Oh no.
You
How
gotta
you
earn
supposed
that
to hold-
in the show.
Yeah, how are you supposed to hold two pieces of wood together when you try and fasten them?
Hey, I
Look,
found
man,
metalhead.
you can't just let people just randomly use clamps.
Yeah, that's true. It's bad for everyone's safety. Oh, there's your boy, Wallface.
I use clamps at work.
Alex, if you're happy and you know it, clamp your hands.
I approve of this message. Has the Alex stamp of approval. That one does.
Dude, I just gave you a crystal. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, but what if you give him another one?
But throw a piss crystal at him. He's gonna hate it.
Oh, is that what those are all? Crystals? Is that what those are?
Allegedly.
What's
Some-
the infinity thing? And why are there the trinkles?
He did hate the piss crystal.
Told
Yeah,
you.
everybody hates the piss crystals.
Everybody hates them. Well, that's not true. Some people like it. It's because it's a ball.
But you're
You put the piss
Don't say.
ball in his mouth.
Yeah.
Not the piss crystal, dude. He likes that. He eats it.
How come I didn't get the crystal back when he spit it out? This is bullshit.
Mm.
He doesn't like the green ones either.
Put the yellow one in.
That's the...
Stop giving him balls. Those aren't crystals. They're balls.
Yeah, it's true. Also, his what was it about him? His reach, even though he doesn't have arms.
Yeah, you're seeing it, dude. You're fucking
yeah,
seeing
there we
it.
go. Whoa! He's really enjoying it.
He really is, yeah. He's like, man, that guy was trying to give me food, but
They were balls. He kept trying to put his balls in my mouth, so I clamped him.
space.
Yeah.
In the words of
Did
the
he
Clash,
space
the
you?
clamp down is coming.
Something verclamped. Please insert disc 1. No, we can't go back.
We're going back, brother. We're going back.
Can you imagine playing this, like, for real?
I don't have to
No,
imagine it. I am
nope.
playing it.
I mean, like, if you're, like, it's 1990, whatever.
Seven.
Whatever age you were in 19... Okay, so you're whatever age you were in 1997, and you spent $60 or whatever it would have cost to get this. Like, assuming it had been fully released, and you're excited about your adult
Hey, it's fucking Rasputin. Whoop his ass.
FMV game.
Nobody
and you're
was.
just constantly switching discs.
I mean, Alex, by 1997, I was old enough to know that this sucks.
I was gonna say, I feel like we were all old enough to know better. I think that's part of the reason why they didn't release it. I think is because
wise.
everybody was kind of like the FMV craze was like basically dead already by '97, right? So
I don't. The FMV craze.
right. Well, insofar as it ever existed.
Right, yeah.
In
it's
my
just-
mind, it's 2 games, right? It's Myst and Seventh Guest.
Yeah.
No, there were a bunch where they had like people hired like big name actors like Christopher Walken and fucking Dennis Hopper
the Ripper.
to be in
No,
fucking.
but I mean, successful.
yeah, but they
FMV
weren't
games.
successful, right? That's what we're saying. Is that
I know they made more than
Myst was popular, but then they made a ton of other FMV games that nobody played or bought. I think.
No, I mean it seems that way. I mean, like Night Trap. The funny thing about Night Trap is it did not sell well until it was the subject of a Senate hearing, and then it sold a whole bunch of copies. But yeah,
Sounds
I mean,
like Senator Barbara Streisand was on that here committee.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it should be called the Cole Lieberman effect, really, when you think about it. Oh, crystal thieving motherfuckers. Is that Deep Roy?
What? Could be.
That fucking looks. That looks an
maybe.
awful lot like.
You just
Deep
kind of
Roy.
have like the right kind of sunken eyes and the right chin, but it's hard to
I
tell
have to
because it's
assume Deep
FMV.
Roy is an adult film actor.
Yeah, he's
He's a film actor who is an
He-
adult.
he plays
say
all
he is
the
an
the
adult.
Oompa Loompas in the
Actor.
Willy Wonka remake. That's probably what he's most famous for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been in a ton of other stuff though.
yeah. There's like.
I think we looked him up for the action cast. He's the guy that rides the snail in the Neverending Story.
Yes,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, he's a snow racer.
And he's also he plays like he plays one of the little what's their faces from Star Wars also.
Yeah, he's
that
one of the
wasn't fun
Jawas
stuff.
or one of the Ewoks
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
He's
Not a
been
very
in million.
recognizable role.
He was in. There was something. But why did we look him up for the action cast? Was he in something that we were talking about?
Must be, yeah. I don't know.
Well, this like you said, this game isn't listed on IMDb, so we don't have an actual full cast list. But that looked like him.
Yeah, I think that was him.
I just got knocked the fuck out by Discount Electro.
Got to see the actual consequence.
Kind of. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the FMV craze, insofar as there ever was one, was over by '97, and so I think, I mean, again, that's part of why I think they should can this thing, because I think they realized that advertising it and releasing it would have cost a lot of money, especially since like that by then the ESRB existed, right? And I feel like I've heard even now from like indie developers, like that's the biggest, like one of the biggest cost hurdles to releasing a game is paying to get it rated.
Especially when it's this sexy.
Especially when it's this sexy. I've been turgid the whole time.
You're not gonna be able to market this and say, oh.
Yeah, have you seen all those crystals?
I have. The piss one, the other piss one, the piss ball. Yeah, all the classics are there. There's like a 26-second trailer for this game that is on YouTube. That was apparently at some E3 thing in like '95 or something.
Yeah.
And it has the like buzzword, phrase, slogan, whatever. Addictive action gameplay. Would you agree with that assessment, Joe?
maybe they hadn't added that part. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
When they say that, the like low rent electro like guy, it pops out from around a corner with like a fucking lightning machine gun and is just spraying down like a hallway with it. So there's some kind of level of action.
Apparently.
I don't know about gameplay or addictive. Oh, dude, you found a like orange peel.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it to.
So I just also wanted to point out, we may have Deeper I played was in the Return of the Ewok video short and played Droopy McCool.
Oh, that's why. That's why
how-
we were talking about
I think that's
jizz
how-
music
yeah.
while we
We're
were
talking
playing.
about jizz.
Well, I was playing Scorn. That's why I was playing Scorn, and we started talking about.
Yeah, but no, we talked about him on an action cast at some point, but I don't remember how we came to that.
Your health or whatever that is low, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a bong rip, I think.
But your radiation's going up, so that's good.
Droopy McCool. Too good for this world.
Which one did we find out died in the fucking desert? Like,
I don't remember.
What
You
was
should
like
have
during the
combined it with a
Sarlacc
red
fight?
bong. It would have given you.
no, it's
full
like
health.
after this Jabba's sail barge was destroyed by the rebels, like one of them just like wandered in the desert and eventually fucking croaked of exposure or whatever. Like,
It's nice that I can type the Droopy McCool into Google, and then the first link that comes
Yeah.
up is purple because I've been there before.
Yep.
Did you know that Droopy McCool's body released a vanilla-like smell?
I didn't know
Dude,
that.
because
I don't think I
you gave
knew
us
that
that
the
fact
last
last time.
Did I? Okay,
Yes,
I
the
don't,
last time
I
we had
for-
this conversation.
Well, I had completely pushed that out of
Because
my
I
brain.
appreciated the word "like" that was
Yeah.
there.
Probably justified.
Not a vanilla smell. It's a vanilla. Like.
Yeah, Droopy McCool was the one that disappeared into the
Okay.
desert.
So Ryan and I are asked if Michael Berryman was born with no eyebrows, and yes, he has a rare genetic condition where he has no fingernails, no hair, no teeth. And so like when they made The Hills Have Eyes, he basically had to be like misted down constantly by like a production associate because he has no sweat glands as well, so he can't like regulate his body temperature when it's hot. So he had to be like constantly like sprayed down with a water bottle basically to not like get too hot and pass out and film me in the desert.
Damn.
Yeah, but Michael Berryman rules. Michael Berryman's awesome. He also always comes off as being like super nice. Every like interview, I've seen him interviewed by like Joe Bob Briggs and stuff like that, and he always comes across as like this super down to earth, like nice dude. Even though he always plays like a freaky weird monster guy because of the way he looks. I think we're getting close to calling it a night here. I can only aimlessly fucking wander around this asteroid
yeah,
for so
it
long.
doesn't seem to be much going on, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't know how you've sucked with this long. This sucks.
Yeah, and you're not even playing it.
I know. I'm doing something less interesting. I'm watching you play it. I don't even have like inputs. Like I'm just sitting here. Drinking water, that's good.
Yeah, stay
That's a
hydrated.
good
Yeah,
the water
could you
game.
update us on your hydration status, please?
Is
How
he
many
playing-
piss
is
how
he
many
playing
piss
hardcore?
crystals have you put into your wall face tonight?
I'm not sure how to answer that question.
With a number.
Yeah. Well, you should probably get a couple more.
Give her a bong. Make her take a fatty rib, dude. We gotta get Blueface fucked up tonight.
I think Blueface is already stoned, if I'm being honest.
No, but like more stone. Open that door again. I want to see if he's gonna do it again. Oh man, I was really hoping it would just every time you open that door, he'd just be there and be like, ah, I don't like to shoot you.
Ooh, there's something purple there.
That's what she
bong.
said?
Oh, there goes Scoot.
Yep.
Or whatever her name is.
Oh no, I've been trapdoored. Bumper.
AO territory at this point, then.
Oh, it's not Scoot.
I don't know who Scoot is.
I thought that was her, but apparently not.
No, Bumper, that was her name. Alright, well, I'm back
Yeah,
outside
Scoot.
the asteroid again, so I think this is a good time to call it a night.
Why did they like send you out of the ass? Like
That
what's
keeps
going on?
happening. That's what happened when Rasputin threw me
That's
in the
what
Murphy
happened when you
bed.
die.
I know, I saw it.
Your soul leaves your body.
At some
and
point, you
then
must
heads
be
out
able-
into deep space. That's what happens when you die in real life too.
Like at some point, you must be able to find, like, another re-entry point, because there's only one highlighted right now. But, like, later, I guess, maybe if you progress far enough, like, you can find other places where you can get back into the asteroid. But
I can't believe you're not more impressed, Alex. This is clearly mode 7.
so yeah,
Yeah, watch the way those sprites scale and rotate.
I think probably Sega made the right decision to not release this. I suspect they would have lost even more money than they did by not releasing it. If
I was gonna
they had
say,
released
yeah,
it.
they lost quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they lost a bunch of money making it as far as they did. Although, again, there's not really anybody famous. I mean, Michael Berryman is the most famous actor in here, and that's not saying a whole lot. Or maybe Deep
I
Roy.
wish there was a cast list because I want to know who some of the other people were. But
Yeah, I would be curious. I wonder, like,
some
none
of those
the,
faces look familiar to
like,
me. But
Sega Retro doesn't have like a article about this for the cast list or anything. Like, that's where I would start. Let's see. No, they don't. They do have an article about it, but not one that includes the cast list. But they have links to a bunch of articles about it. Oh, that's just literally like a release list that includes it on the release list from Ultra Game Players, so probably not a lot to go on there. That's a release list from Intelligent Gamer that has the name of the game on it. I wonder if that's what all of these are, that there's a release list from Ultra Game Players, and there's a release list from Ultra Game Players. So literally the only magazine coverage that Sega Retro has about this is that it got mentioned on a bunch of release lists. Let's see. I wonder if, like... Let's see what the Sega Saturn Shiro.com article says. Full motion video game. There was a lavish party at E3 1996 to promote the Sacred Pools, but failed to leave a good impression with the press. You mean Alexandria dumped it, blah, 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 blah.
I do kind of wish I'd been to the lavish Sacred Pools party.
That's true. Leading up to the release, the game was marketed as being an erotic adventure rumored to feature sex and nudity. But with the prototype release, that appears to have been bluster. You don't say. Plenty of women in the game wear racy costumes. There's nothing that would make the likes of Red Label Saturn games like the Yakuken Special blush. Yakuken Special, by the way, if you don't know, is literally a soft porn rock, paper, scissors game for the Saturn. Where you play rock, paper, scissors.
Not aware.
Yeah, you play rock, paper, scissors with different girls, and then when you win, they strip. And they get topless, basically.
What you're saying is it's discount Gals Panic?
No, because Gal's Panic, the thing that is about Gal's Panic is that it is actually built on top of kicks or
Kicks, isn't it?
quicks or whatever, so it's actually fun. Yakuken Special is fucking rock paper scissors, Mike.
Also
That's what
fun.
I'm saying is discount Gal's Panic is less good.
I mean, think about it though. It's like rock paper scissors, but if you win, you have like a 1 in 3 chance of jerking off.
Of seeing titties. Yeah.
How many video games give you that, Joe?
And then you just play rock for the next 10 minutes. Am I right, guys?
God.
Jesus fucking Christ! I hate video games. I hate everything about them and everyone involved.
This 3-disc game was directed by James Riley, who also directed the infamous Night Trap as well as Surgical Strike.
Right.
This guy's got like a good track record.
Great track record, yeah.
Next week we're gonna play a Fork in the Tail.
It's worth 2 in the bush, right?
Hours after the Sacred Pools was uploaded to the internet, Blue Sky Runner pointed out on the Shiro Discord that the game had a striking resemblance to a Saturn prototype that's been publicly available for 20 years. Rebellion was dumped and distributed on burned discs at a San Jose, California retro gaming convention in 2004.
It's an FMV game. It's not going to have a striking resemblance to anything. It's either going to be identical or not.
Well, it wouldn't be completely identical because it wouldn't be, exactly.
No, but
the
like
same.
the actors, are they the same actors?
Right. Yeah. Is Deep Roy in that other game or?
Apparently the Mac version is actually just an updated, is not the Mac version, but an updated version of the Saturn one. I think that might be the one that I actually just played, but I'm not sure.
I do like that this group of people is uniquely qualified to identify Deep Roy and unreleased Sega Saturn FMV games. So
Yeah.
that's what we bring, apparently.
And Michael
Another
Berryman.
specialty.
Let's see here. It was meant to be the first of many adult-only erotic thrillers for the Saturn, complete with explicit sex. Obviously, that is 100% not true. Also, like, even to this day, can you name a console video game that has explicit sex? Because I can't think of one.
You played Mass Effect, Joe?
That's not explicit.
No,
Little
but
game
I've
called
I don't know.
Fahrenheit.
Which one, Mike?
The
I didn't hear what you said.
Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Fahrenheit. It has like
Yeah.
QTE sex.
yeah. God.
I don't know. I saw an article on Fox News about Mass Effect, and it seemed
Yeah, I remember
pretty
that.
raunchy.
Yeah.
That little clip. So
Interactive movies are back.
I know. Beat 'em, Eat 'em came out for the Atari 2600, and Custer's Revenge. So
Custer's Revenge. Did you guys know that
I mean,
there
the
was
Witcher,
a...
the Witcher games are full of doing it. So actually, there's a real example.
Is
Yeah,
it
but none of them
explicit,
are-
though?
no, they're
Explicit,
not.
Mike.
they're not
Explicit.
pornographic.
Oh, but don't you get to see boobs?
Yeah, but you had to see
Yeah,
boobs and...
and you get to see Geralt's butt sometimes, but that's the extent of it. There's
Yeah,
no like
that's not-
hardcore
That's not the same.
sex
thing.
and yeah. That's what Joe wants to
There's
know
no
about.
cloacas.
Yeah, there's lots of
Only one
cloacas.
game I can think of that features a cloaca, and it's great.
Natasha Pavlovich was Nina the spider.
And what else was she in? Anything?
I don't know. This is just part of that article on... Yeah, I'll put it in the YouTube chat if people want to check it out.
If it's the same one I was looking at while you were playing, it's pretty extensive. I was kind of like skimming through it.
Yeah, and this is like the new. This is the fresh article from the Shiro crew, Sega Saturn Shiro. They're a really great bunch of dudes. So, I recommend their stuff. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night on this one. We'll be back next week. I don't know if people will be ready to start the Sticksmiths gift exchange games next week, but probably something else. Not more of this. That's for damn sure. So
I don't think there is much more of this, unfortunately.
It's about
Yeah,
as much
exactly.
there that is.
I want to
there.
find Michael Berryman. That's what we're play the game until you find Michael Berryman. That's the win state now is find Michael Berryman.
Watch a movie, man.
All right. All right, everybody. We're done here.
But
We're
what
back next
about
week.
playing a movie?
What about shut the hell up?
Next week, a
Fair.
fork in the tail.
Mm-hmm.
Night,
And
everybody.
its sequel. Two
Stop
in the
trying to
books.
make fetch happen.
That's the Rob Schneider game.